Hey,
Hey.
how are you doing, Clara?
Good, real good.
How are you feeling soreness-wise after today?
I'm sore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Well, we are doing these athlete spotlight videos. We've done them for now a little over a year. And so you got chosen to do one of the videos. So thank you for taking time out of
Oh,
your
no
day.
problem.
So I'm going to launch right into questions. And then
Okay.
if you have any other things you want to make sure you share along the way, totally cool with me.
Okay.
So first question, tell us about your journey. How did you come to DCF?
Actually, I had joined CrossFit when it was on Poplar way back in 2015, and I was there for about 5 months, and I really enjoyed it. And then I got away from it because I went on a trip, and I wanted to come back, and then I wound up going to WorkFit and then Walls for a while, and then finally I just said, I just really need to get back into CrossFit. So I think July of 2017, I took the foundation class with Shane and just was like, should have done this a lot sooner. I really miss coming here, you know, being in CrossFit, and yeah, it's the best thing I've ever done.
Oh, that's so cool. So what keeps you coming to CrossFit? What's the driving force?
You.
Well, thanks. This is a self-promotion video. Sorry, kidding you.
Everybody in the 630 class, everybody in the box, I've met so many great people, and just overall health-wise, just it makes me feel better. I think 60, I hate saying that number, but I think I'm in the best shape I have been in my adult life by coming to CrossFit. Yeah,
That's so cool.
you know, yeah. So it's been great.
Yeah, you have been such a steady, like, consistent person in the 630 class. You're one of our, like,
I have
foundation
to.
people.
Because I don't know if I could do it any later in the day. I think I just would be too tired and have more excuses why I couldn't get here. So yeah, that 6:30 class is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Get out of bed and get there.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit, like, when people ask you about CrossFit, what do you usually tell them?
I tell everybody to give it a shot. I said, you need to try it, because everybody has misinformation about it from either the internet or from either other trainers like Julie and Michael. They give these really horrible things about CrossFit, and it's like, it's nothing like that. I said, they're so misinformed. I said, people watch what you do there. I said, the coaches are on top of you. They watch how you train. If you're doing something wrong, they correct you. I said, you go off to these other gyms and stuff, nobody's watching you. You're left to your own devices. So if you're on a machine wrong or doing something wrong, nobody's going to correct you. I said, so go somewhere where people actually care about what you're doing.
So tell me something that you enjoy about when you come to class. What are some things that, like, kind of keeps you, like, what are some of those things that kind of are motivating or inspiring, or something you've seen that's been exciting with coming to class?
I think sometimes I look at the workout the night before and I try to say to myself, can I do this better tomorrow? You know, that dreaded snatch will just defeat me. But it's like one of those things where I say to myself, maybe tomorrow will be the day where you can improve on that. And I love watching other people. I'm a people watcher. I love watching Dana. I love watching Jordan. I love watching Edie. I love watching their form and just how they do things. Annalise. I mean, it's those I find motivating, is to watch other people.
So
and
true.
To watch their technique and how they do it.
So one of those questions I have been about, how do you see it impacting your life outside of the gym? Like, outside of CrossFit, how has CrossFit impacted you?
Well, for one, like, I tried paddleboarding for the first time this
Did you?
year.
Awesome.
And I would have never have tried that because I had first fear of swimming, and then it was like, there's no way I could hold myself up on that board because it takes a lot of core strength. And when I got myself up on that board and I was paddling around that water, I was like, this is all CrossFit. This is all CrossFit. And, you know, and my husband's on the beach, my daughter-in-law, I said, this is because of CrossFit. I'm out here on the water.
Oh, I love
So
that.
yeah, and even hiking. I've done some hikes, you know, in Thailand that were pretty treacherous, and I don't know if I would have tried them in the past.
So yeah, like,
so I
mental
think it's
toughness.
it's actually where it's like, God, if I could do CrossFit, I could do this.
I love that. Like, that mentality of, like, I can do this. I got this. Reminds me of Tiffany, who's one of our other gals. She always likes to say, I CrossFit, I got this.
Yeah.
So what would you tell somebody who's on the fence about trying CrossFit? I know you say it's like, they're like, I don't know. Tell me about I'm not convinced I should do CrossFit. What is something you say?
I feel like I do this all the time because I'm constantly telling people at work, go on Saturday, try it. Just try it one time. If you just try it, I'm sure you'll be hooked. Just give it a shot. I said, you know, if I can do this, I said, and then I even bring in your grandmother. I said, and there is an 85-year-old woman in there, and she could do it. You guys in your 30s, you guys can do this. But just try it. You know, I said, get the mentality out of the Y or out of one of those other places. Like, says, and really try. Says, plus the people you meet. If nothing else, you're going to make great friends, great acquaintances. It's
Yeah, some of my best friends are from CrossFit.
yeah.
So you got nominated for an award. It was the Coaches Award. So tell us about what that meant to you.
Oh my gosh, where do I start? I was completely, I don't even want to start crying. I was completely humbled by it and just really like surprised. It meant a lot because, you know, I'm just one of many, and I look at some other people that I kind of almost felt like were more deserving of what they do. And then I sat there and I said to myself, but you know, you get up every day and you go and you're trying the best that you can. So yeah, it meant a lot to me. I mean, I think I told everybody in my family, like a little kid going home to show, you know, a paper that you got an A on. I mean, to call my son, because guess what I got? The Coaches Award. Okay, Mama.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it meant the world to me, and yeah, I hope I could live up to it.
Yeah, well, you know, you really do embody our values at CrossFit, that whole community, positivity, and integrity. You always are trying to get better. You are watching the videos at night beforehand, coming into class, always ready to work hard. Is there anything, or any part, and you know, there's some stuff that you've kind of talked and hinted at with on our conversations that you've gone through this last year. Would you feel comfortable talking about that a little bit? Yeah. Well, so what's been going on for you in this last year?
So back in June, I went in for just a sore throat and walked out with leukemia. And that's been, I want to say challenging more mentally and sort of physically, that I get fatigued and I don't, from it. And I just feel like CrossFit, if I didn't have CrossFit at that time coming here, I think I would have just waddled in self-pity over it and said, oh, I can't do that, I got leukemia, I can't do that, I got leukemia. And I think I sit there and I look at, yeah, I can do this. I'm not going to let leukemia beat me. I'm not going to, you know, thank God I'm not in any stages where I need to be on treatment or anything. But this has been, I think, has been helping. I think it's been helping tremendously, emotionally, physically, and I think hopefully keeping the numbers down where they don't go up. And I really believe healthy living, healthy eating can defeat some of these illnesses. But yeah, the fatigue is real.
Yeah, for sure.
The fatigue is real.
Yeah, and like your best is different every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you taking time
no
to come
problem.
down during your day. So thank you so much. And
Oh,
I look forward
no
to continuing to have you in our classes.
Yes, I will be here
and
every
maybe
day.
even open in October, right?
Yeah, definitely fun
Awesome.
here.
Thanks.